So I've been coming here pretty much for 5 years, like since I moved here. And the way I found out about this place is that when I first moved in, I put like a little note on the community Facebook page saying for our town, saying like, oh yeah, I just moved here, I'm a vegetarian and I'm autistic and I'm looking to make friends and I love animals. And they, at the time, they weren't a non-profit yet, they were just like people who were rescuing animals. So they were like, oh yeah, you should come over and meet us. So I did, and they had some animals and I got really along well with them, and so I started coming a lot on the weekends, and eventually they became like a regular non-profit, and then they could take on even more animals, and now they have like, but when I first started coming, I was like pretty much the only volunteer. So I even helped like paint buildings and stuff, but now I just snuggle animals. This is Henry. Henry is a pig. I think you could probably tell by his snout. And he likes somebody to pet him. But I'm supposed to go pet Jolene. But Henry said to me, I need someone to pet me. He likes a video of himself. Alright, buddy, can I go pet Jolene for a while? Okay. We have Jolene. You can't really see her because she's laying in such a way that prevents us from seeing what she looks like. But she's a pig, and look how big she is. She's huge. To give you some perspective, I'll show you her house. So there's her house, and there's her. See how big she is? Ravioli. It's Ravioli. She wants to be TikTok famous. Ravioli. She's the friendliest little barn cat, right? But she actually lives inside. But she just comes out and she plays and she greets everybody because she just wants snuggles all the time. Even though Jolene's right here ignoring her. But I wanted to also tell you a story about Magpie. But I'm going to show you Magpie in a little bit. So Magpie's legs are all kind of deformed. And the reason for it was because whoever had her before, they just left her and another goat like tied to a tree. And like occasionally they'd feed them. But goats are supposed to have their hoofs trimmed. And she didn't. So her hoofs got so long that it was painful to stand up. And so she would kneel and lay down, and her legs just grew that way. So now her legs are messed up because nobody took care of her. I'll show you her in a little bit, but she's a really sweet goat. I was with another goat, but he died. So the only reason someone eventually rescued her was because she was basically tied to a tree next to her goat friend who was deceased for like multiple days. So finally the animal control got involved and took her away, and that's how we got her. Hi. Magpie, do you want to come say hi? But we can't touch the fence because it's electric. Hi, baby. Hi. See how her legs are like kind of buckled? She's a lot better than she was though. This is my goat Echo. This is our baby goat. Echo used to be a baby and she was born with her legs rather twisted. But now look at her now. And that's Story. Story, hi. Hey, beautiful. Hey. Hey, beautiful. She's one of my favorite goaties because I've known her like since she was born and she used to snuggle in my lap. Hi, Story. Hi, Story. You're so pretty. Story was attacked by a bear. That's why you could see where her fur is. She was attacked by a bear, not when she lived here, but when she lived in her her other home. Look at the puppy goat. And there's Magpie again. I'll probably go see you. I'll come see you guys before I go, okay? They're just busy chewing on their grass. After petting Jolene for a while. Is that weird? Awake! Look who's awake! Hi, beautiful. I don't. Hi. Hi. Good morning. Hey, yo. Can I show you? Hey, yo, beautiful. Good morning. She loves her belly rubbed. Did you know that a lot of pigs love their bellies rubbed? Just like dogs. Good morning, little kitty. I mean, you're not really a kitty. Good morning, little piggy. Are you so happy? See how big she is? She's huge, dudes. She's super huge, but she's so nice. Fun fact, if you eat ham or meat, other like pig meat, you are eating somebody who once loved to get their belly rubbed. Contemplate that. So one thing that's weird about places, living in an area like this and rescuing animals, is that in this area a lot of people have raised animals for meat, and we're actually saving them. And some people will get angry, like they will get angry at the very idea that a farm animal needs rescuing because they feel like the animals are put here to be eaten, and so the very idea of like us wanting to rescue one actually offends them because they think we're taking something away from them. But we're trying to save the animals because we love them. Oh, your beautiful face. Look at that girl. Hi, beautiful. Hi, Jolene. Look at that snout. With his snout. Yeah. I know. They're so pretty. They're so pretty, girl. Are you a pretty girl? I know. She hasn't been feeling good lately because she's recovering. But she's so pretty. Such a pretty girl. Jolene's eating some food. Jolene's walking around. She's eating some food. Actually, she's eating grass. If you want to have a pig, you should try to have a lot of grass. As a kid, my mom always said my room was a pigsty, but here's Jolene's house, and I don't see a single strand of hay out of place. I think it's rather clean, so I guess she is actually complimenting me at how clean my house is, or my room was, or whatever, because look at this place, it's immaculate. Either that, or I am more of a pig than Jolene. Also, if you know anything about pigs, you might tell me that pigs are really social animals and that she shouldn't be by herself out here. And that's true. They are very social animals, and they'll especially usually bond with like one other pig. They'll be like their best friend, and they'll do like snuggle together. Jolene is actually being quarantined right now because she's in recovery, and I don't really know all the details, but I'll like type it once I like look it up in the thing. But basically, she's by herself for now while she's recovering, and then she'll be back with her pig friends. One thing you could learn about pigs is that their like skin and flesh is the most similar to human flesh of all other animals. So like if you look at her top her skin, it's actually pretty rough, but it's because like your skin would be like this if you lived outside and like rolled around on the ground naked and stuff. But if you look at her underbelly, you can see that her skin looks a lot like ours. You see that? And it's soft like ours. So pigs are really a lot like that. Us. In fact, tattoo artists have been known to practice on pigs because their flesh is so much like ours. So actually, we are pigs. Here's another thing you can learn about pigs. If you don't know a pig, you probably shouldn't like go up and start petting them. Same as if you don't know a dog. Like if you've never met a dog and a random dog just like runs up to you, and you are going to give it some space before you like deduct that it's safe to pet him, right? But same thing with pigs. Look at Jolene. I know her, so I know that she is like really sweet, and she will let me pet her hooves and everything else. But if I don't know her, she could probably kill me if she wanted to. And I mean, I know she could kill me if she wanted to. Fortunately, she doesn't want to, and because most pigs, like even pigs who have been really badly abused, usually after they're in a safe situation, like here, they will become really sweet and they will love people. We gain their trust pretty easily. They want to love people, and once they realize they're being taken care of, they'll trust you. But it can't be right for all pigs, so just take caution if meeting a pig for the first time. What are you doing, silly girl? I know, you're hungry, aren't you? Are you hungry? I don't have any food though, but you seem to know that it's supposed to be getting close to dinner time. If you're wondering what pigs eat, the answer is they do eat anything pretty much, including the dead corpse of a human if you were to throw a dead corpse in there. But they should eat a lot of vegetables and grains, and they could also have fruit. But I'm sure, like for instance, she's just gonna eat this tree, so I'm sure that will be tasty. What are you doing? I know, it's almost dinner. Called Melvin. Melvin has no ears, but you can actually hear out of one of his ear holes. He got attacked by a dog, and the original owners didn't really know how to treat it, so they just left it, and it got so bad that they had to have his ears chopped off. So now he looks like a dolphin, kind of, but he's a good pig. You look like a dolphin? Yeah, you do. I think you're beautiful, though. I do. I don't have anything for you. I don't have anything for you. Look at your face. I know. And then there's... I think everyone's getting hungry. Yeah, I know, but I don't have anything. What the hell? Who laid some eggs in there? Somebody laid some eggs in the bathtub. Now, why? Why did they do that? We don't know. Hey, Ravioli, somebody laid eggs in the bathtub. Are they supposed to be there? Jolene and Nikki, hey, I'm trying to take a selfie here. Okay, fine. Jolene sees the other pig out there. Trouble. Jolene, she's trying to guard her turf from this pig, the small pig. She's like, look at me, I can knock down this whole cage with my butt if I want to. So stay out. And the other pig's like, I don't really care. Look at your little pig butt. It's Jolene's movie, starring Jolene as Jolene. What are you doing? What are you doing, beautiful? Oh no, here she comes. Oh, everybody. No, you can't eat my phone. That'd be bad. Here's Jolene digging a hole. Well, she did dig a hole. That hole is what she dug. Because she's trying to eat random little objects she could find. Because she's hungry and I didn't bring her back any food. Now she's angry. You're angry I didn't bring you any food, but I love you. I can't get to where the food is right now. I'm sorry. I failed you. I failed you. I love her. I love piggies. Tell you one thing about animals. I was going to tell you one thing about animals. I would want to say that they should be family members and they need a lot of attention and love. So don't try to get an animal unless you can give them that attention and love. I mean, for a pig, like, I guess it would be okay for them to live just like outside with a bunch of other pigs. That'd be all right. But if you want to give them the highest quality of life, then you should also be really dedicated to that, your animal, and to spend time with them. You pet them, give them treats, brush them, take care of their skin, make sure they have stimulation, all that. That's all the stuff that they need to make to have a good life. Don't know why, but it's so cold out today. I keep feeling like it's Halloween. Jolene, does it feel like it's Halloween? Jolene's like, I'm just gonna eat my bedding if you're not gonna feed me dinner. It's coming. You just had 4 pears. That was supposed to tide you over till dinner. And now you're eating your bed. I should go greet this visitor at our door. Hello. Hey, you get your smushy face. Are you Bernard? Is that Bernard? Hello, smushy face. Heyo. Listen, little Jolene. Listen. It's 6 o'clock and it's time for me to leave. Okay? I love you. I'm sorry I gotta go. We had a good time today, didn't we? Did we have a good time? Yeah. I love you a lot. I hope I see you next time. I really love you, baby. My best friend? You gonna go night-night? Alright, bye, sweetie girl. I always have a hard time saying goodbye to them, because it's not like I'm gonna be able to call them on the phone. Bye, baby. Our last one to meet is Meatloaf. He's the goodest boy. He's a good dog, but he's an old dog. And he's a guard dog that keeps all the other animals safe. And he's also my very special, special, special boy. Whenever I get here, he runs to greet me. And he knows I'll always come pet him, right? I love you so much, Meaty. You know I love you so much, buddy. He's kind of slowing down these days. But you know I love you, right? My sweet, sweet boy. You know I love you, buddy. My sweet boy. What? Okay, I gotta go, beautiful, alright? I'm leaving. Ravioli's trying to follow me. Goodbye. Goodbye, Odd Man In. I'll be back again another day.